That is a pretty caterpillar. There's a storm coming. I'm not keeping up with that. Mud guards, yeah, these plastic mud guards, I've been using them for years because they're the only things that fit on race clearance frames. And as usual, they're annoying and rattly and, well, not rattly, they're rubby. But we're both nice and clean, haven't got brown streaks up our backs, and it is filthy, isn't it, on this old part. Where did all these potholes come from? We're going to get a tailwind back, are we? Right then, following the first rule of just turn up.
No. Oh no.
Oh no. Right, we're back in the van. It's another beautiful day. Continuing with the airbag repairs. So the van went to a local Volkswagen Audi group specialist. So those guys know these VW vehicles inside out, so we asked them to plug in their diagnostic gear, and it's the EC, well, it gets called the ECU, but it's the airbag computer module that is reporting an internal short and a memory fault. He can fix it, but he has to get a part from Germany. A new part is like 700 quid, reconditioned parts 500 quid, including fitting and all that malarkey. So, well, if the ECM has failed, let me get one out of a breaker's yard and stick that in and see if it fixes it, right? Cheap, so you can pick them up. eBay's great, because back in the day we used to go around breakers' yards and buy parts, go hunting for parts, that sort of thing. Nowadays you go on eBay and you look for your specific part. So, I have found and bought a replacement ECM out of a van scrapper in Bristol. We assume the part works, you don't really know, but it's only 25 quid, right? So it's a cheap test. The other thing, of course, what I've got to do is I can not just replace the ECM, but I've also then got to reset the error code. So I bought another tool. This, gosh, it's really cold today with this rain. It's chucking it down. This is another storm blowing through. Beautiful Wales. That is a tool for older vans. It should talk to this old VAGCOM system that the van's got, so it can talk to the Falcon, right? So first thing I'm going to do is plug it in, see if it can talk to the van. If it can talk to the van, can it find the same error code? If it can, great. Next step, unplug the battery, of course. Take out the old airbag module, put in the new, the probably working airbag module, and then plug the computer back in, see if it detects, see if I can reset the error code, see if the problem is solved. Fingers crossed, everybody. Let's see what happens. Here's the test. Can it talk to the Falcon? Ooh. Yes! That's good. That's exactly the failure I was expecting to see. Tell me the same thing that the mechanic told me for 100 odd quid. This tool cost less than £30. You know, you live and learn. It's a learning exercise, this, isn't it? Oh, that's handy. So that gives me the exact code. That is the part number for the ECU, for the airbag computer. And that's what I've bought. I've bought a JO909603, but these two last digits here are recorded in the software, not on the thing. And there's the coding. Now, often if you buy a new ECM, you have to code the new one to match the code of the one you're taking out. It's vehicle specific, right? This van is so old I shouldn't have to do that, but there's that code as well, so it can read all of that. I'm feeling a bit better already. Next thing to do is unplug the battery, go get a cup of tea. Never work on an airbag system when the battery's still connected, right? This is a bit easier to do if you're half in, half out of the van, but if I'm half out of the van I'm going to get soaked, so I'm trying to do it. That's the culprit. The airbag didn't go off, so that's good. So we've still got the airbag light on. That's right. Just go into VW Audi. Like I say, if this has come out of a vehicle that's expecting a passenger airbag, then I've got more work to do. Now if I read the codes, it's going to show me the code that's already logged in the system, right? Airbag, igniter, driver's side. That's a different code, sporadic, value of resistance. Alright, it's a different code. Alright. The radio's reset, so it's going a bit mental. Right, here's the test. Here's the test, right? So if I turn the ignition, airbag light is on, and then it goes off, and it's probably going to come back on again. Ooh. I think I've done it. So I think that must have come out of a van that only had a driver's airbag as well, so I don't have to... MOT's on Wednesday. I'm going to tell Kim. She's going to be chuffed. Oh god, I hope the light doesn't come back on again this week though. Should we do it again just to test? So, keys going in. Light goes on to say the light works, and then goes off and it stays off. Thanks eBay. Solved my problem. This is something I wanted to buy anyway, right? It's going to live in the van with my yellow jacket, so if anything happens you plug it into the Falcon and you get C3PO here to tell you what the problem is. That is so cool. I think I've earned a cup of coffee, but of course I've got to rebuild, I've got to put all that back together first. I feel so much better now.
It's working.
Yeah. If you have,
That's in like 10 minutes.
yeah. Can you use up all your willpower? Is willpower like a... Have you got like a small resource of it and you use up bits of it until it's all gone? And then you have to wait for that pool to refill. We got storms blowing through this week. Trees are down, you know, all sorts. This is the biggest block I've come across yet. At least I haven't got me bike this time. See, that took a bit of willpower, didn't it? Right, in World of Warcraft, if I'm playing one of my characters that's casting spells, it pulls from a pool of mana. Each spell costs mana. If you cast a lot of spells, you use up your mana rapidly, and you have to wait until your mana comes back.
I need more mana.
When I start at the beginning of the calendar year, I've usually got stuff planned for the year. I've got races, events, some big challenge I want to do. Training for that takes willpower. Sometimes the training is fun, particularly when it's new and you start. But when you want to do something big, each one of those little training exercises, like when you're going out running in the rain, takes willpower to get out and to complete it, right? Dedication is what? Doing the stuff you don't want to do so that you can achieve the big thing that you want to do, something like that. And the beginning of the year, I know what's coming up with teaching and exams and that sort of thing, but every year the university is giving us more students to teach and examine, new courses to run. It's giving us new problems. So dealing with those students, dealing with those problems, that all takes willpower to get over it. Right now I'm thinking about starting a new augmented reality app, but that blank canvas has taken a huge, I've got to get over that curve of willpower to get started. It's like when you're writing, you've got that blank page, right? It takes a lot of willpower to get started, but once you get started you're okay. And I'm finding it really difficult to get started and impose all these extra problems on me. Is that because I've used up my available pool of willpower, my pool of mana, and I need to have a bit of a rest and take it easy until that mana pool recovers? Is this why some people, as they get older, do less? Because it gets harder to get started? So I'm very keen that I don't give up, because I do often feel like giving up. So I'm going to come up with the next challenge. What am I going to do next year? Am I going to ride from North Wales to South Wales in a day? Am I going to ride Land's End to Johnny Groats and ride 100 miles? I've done that before, but Kim hasn't. Am I going to run 100 miles? Or run the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path? That's 185 miles in maybe 5 or 6 days. How about taking up sea kayaking, a completely new sport? Teach myself like I taught myself how to climb. Me and Kim do it together, and then with the aims of paddling out to see puffins and seals and dolphins. Those are all on the Welsh coast, and whales, which aren't on the Welsh coast. Funnily enough, that would be like a trip to Canada or something, wouldn't it? Walking around Wales, that's something we want to do, is walk around the coastline of Wales, yeah, or the duathlon that goes between North and South Wales and runs up and down 3 of the big mountains. We could climb a famous rock climb or a series of famous rock climbs. That would be good. That would need a bit of travelling, a bit of planning.
Yeah.
Or climb something particularly scary.
Yeah.
Or something else I haven't even thought of yet. My Garmin says I've done 5.5 million steps over the last 12 months. Is that a lot? Don't know. It's all so complicated, and it does take a lot of willpower to get started. So maybe I just let my willpower pool recover for a month or two, right? Then we'll get into November, in December, and then we decide what we're going to do next year.
I need more mana.
Because we're never going to give up, right? There's always something else to do.